Well, people, first of all, let me say, praise God from whom all blessings flow. And when he said, I'll never leave you, I'll never forsake you, he meant it, people. I asked God this morning what direction I should go. Should I do a recap on Zohran Mamdani's victory, or should I do a plane crash? 7 unalived and 11 injured, 7-11. What should I do? Lord's like, go into this. I'm like, okay, God. You guys remember, I did this video that you're looking at, 13 days now. If I'm not mistaken, it was the last debate, or the next to the last debate, maybe the last debate that they had in New York. And I talked about the purple and the blue, the Phoenician, right? But what I also pointed out, that Zohran started at 7:12, and maybe 20 seconds later, he was at the 7:13 mark. And I told myself then, and I pointed it out, what are the odds they be having a debate? 3 men going back and forth, answering questions anywhere between 30 seconds, maybe 2 minutes. And just so happened, above him, there's a 7:13. Well, new subscribers, on July 13th of last year, remember Trump got hit in the head in Butler, Pennsylvania. That's what they said. Remember that? His ear? What are the odds that this time would match the date? I don't call it a coincidence. To me, it's all scripted. What I'm about to show you in this video is going to mind-blowing. It's going to be mind-blowing. You won't see it anywhere else. God showed me some things I didn't even know were there. And so as I decoded it, I just had to say, Lord, thank you. Thank you for giving me this beautiful gift, this wonderful gift. New subscribers, is called the 5 C's of clues, codes, colors, the confirmation of time, which includes the dates in conclusion. You will see here that Zohran Mamdani, Barack Obama, Donald J. Trump, Kamala Harris. This video has it all. They're going to show you the future through the event last night. This is what they do. And it's just astounding how they did it. They're masterful. I gave Zohran his praise last night. Very articulate, great stage presence. I might not agree with all his politics and all his positions, but I'm telling you, take your kids to the library and get them to study. Because if you have great presentation skills, you look the part, you know your craft, and you study to make that approved, you can beat the other person in terms of a job, because life is competitive. But I digress. Welcome. It's Wednesday, the 5th of November, the day after the New York City mayor race. After sleeping on this thing, I'm convinced that the powers threw former Governor Cuomo out there knowing he didn't have a leg to stand on. The 2 things that hurt him was the senior citizens doing COVID, remember that? The senior citizens, that's all I'm gonna say. And also the sex scandal alleged he had. They just had to make it look real. I'm convinced it's all show. And I'm gonna show you why I think it. So let's venture into this thing. I can't wait to bring it to you. Now you got 7:13 coming up. Watch.
We heard from the Republican candidate for mayor, and then we heard from Donald Trump's puppet himself, Andrew Cuomo. You can turn on TV any day of the week, and you will hear Donald Trump share that his pick for mayor is Andrew Cuomo. And he wants Andrew Cuomo to be the mayor, not because it will be good for New Yorkers, but because it will be good for him. Look, Donald Trump ran on 3 promises. He ran on creating the single largest deportation.
You see how I kept pointing to it?
Force in American history. He ran.
Because I want y'all to know, they're trying to tell you something. It's future past. Somebody else will be unalive very soon. Watch what I tell you. Now look, this is last night. Thank you guys for joining me last night with the live show. Watch, because you're going to see Mamdani, the lady who ran his campaign, the organizational part. You're going to see that when she introduces him, Guess what? It's right after his birthday. Watch this. At the 10:18 mark, and I caught it. Watch this. 10:18 is like Luke 10:18. Satan being thrown out of heaven. Here he is. Did you guys know he came on the floor at 10:18? Look at the time, it's 10:19. He came on the floor at 10:18. She was done at 10:18. And his birthday is 10:18. Look at that.
Thank you, my friends.
Now you saw that, right? Now watch the speech himself. I want to show you something. Not only did he come out and begin to speak right after his birthday, which was 10:18 at the time. It's a different time in New York, right? But I'm in the Central Time, so it's 10:18. Be that as it may, he's going to mention the sun. I said he's going to mention the sun. In Zohran, Ra is in his name, like sun god. Somebody pointed that out to me tonight, and I talked about that about a month ago. Zohran, Ra, sun god. Sun god. Now, what you need to also understand is that the powers are slick. They suck you in by their intelligence, euphoria, and all that good stuff. But Zohran mentioned a politician from the past, Eugene V. Debs. And when I show you the connection with this, it's going to blow your mind. So listen to what he said, Eugene V. Debs, and also he's going to mention the sun. Check it out. Copyright, don't want to be bothered with the music. Might be copyright, I don't know. So there he is approaching the stage, waving to the crowd. Very intelligent man, you gotta admire him. But don't get caught up in all that. Listen.
Thank you, my friends. The sun may have set over our city this evening, but as Eugene Debs once said, I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity.
Don't that sound like the New World Order? Don't that sound like the Purple Rain, REIGN? Don't that sound like Donald Trump's speech at the inauguration? The Golden Age, the sun. Why did the first words off his lips, he's talking about the sun? Don't you find that peculiar? You should.
Of a better day for humanity.
100 of us have accomplished. I'm so honored to do.
Not hands that have been allowed to.
The sun.
Thank you, my friends.
The sun.
The sun may have set over our city this evening.
The sun. We are going from the golden age of Roman Empire under Donald J. Trump, once he's unalive, and the soul Invictus, sun god, will be laid to rest. You know who will arise? The sun god Ra. In my mind, he's being symbolic. He's telling you. That's why I'm here to break it down to you. Now, compare that to Barack Obama in 2008, right here in Chicago, Grant Park. Listen.
Chicago. If there is anyone out there who still doubts it's the answer told by lines that stretched around schools and churches in numbers this nation has never seen, by people who waited 3 hours and 4 hours, many for the first time in their lives, because they believed that this time must be different, that their voices could be that difference. It's the answer spoken by young and old, rich and poor, Democrat and Republican, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, gay, straight, disabled and not disabled, Americans who sent a message to the world that we have never been just a collection of individuals or a collection of red states and blue states. We are and always will be the United States of America.
Because red and blue makes purple. Because red and blue make purple. Because red and blue make purple. Watch my video yesterday called The Purple Rain, the R-E-I-G-N. Now I had to set this up because I want you to see something. This is what he wore that day with his family. Red and black. Red and black is sacrifice. And that's what America has been going through ever since, a sacrifice. His administration, Joe Biden, Trump, Biden, Trump again. Now, Mamdani. It's all part of it. August 4th, 1961, Barack Obama's birthday. 11/5/2024, today, 2025, the sun has risen. What is that? Barack Obama is 64 years old. And 94, the 94th day of the year is April 4th. Guess what? Barack Obama was the 44th president. So the day after Mamdani wins, Barack Obama 64 and 94. There it is, August 4th. And he's 64. He's 64. It fits like a glove. Now let me show you this here. Here's Mamdani. Born October 18th, 1991. And I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Luke 10:18. It's just coincidence, right? Who fell from heaven? Satan did. Okay? Now watch this. Pharaoh Akhenaten was the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty. See that? Pharaoh Akhenaten was the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty, 1018. That matches his birthday. But the connection in my mind is with him because he looks like Akhenaten. So I'm going to put it right here. They brought this thing back, people. I believe that's him. And what brings him into the fold? The sun god Ra brings him back. The sun god Ra. It's all going to be put together. Now, just so you know, Kamala means lotus flower. Out of the lotus flower comes the sun god Ra. This is why Kamala Harris is coming back to be president for a short period. I've taught it before. It's in my video, Purple Rain. So let me break it down to you again. Kamala in Egyptian means lotus flower. I know it's a lot, but I got to teach you guys this here. Here, I said it the wrong way. Kamala and lotus flower. See that there? Kamala Harris' name is inspired by the lotus flower. It's all the same, like Kamala Harris. Now, let me show you this here. Out of the lotus flower comes Ra. R-A. According to this here, so yeah, it's Egyptian. When the lotus flower opened for the first time at the dawn of creation, the sun god Ra, sometimes referred as Atum, emerged from its golden central, okay, in the form of a child, bringing light into the world. Now, let me show you this here. In I Pet Goat 2, in I Pet Goat 2, they play this out in front of us, in my humble opinion. That's where it's very important for you to watch. See this here? This is it here. That's the lotus flower. After that, here comes what? The antichrist comes after that. Antichrist appears. It's right here in I Pet Goat. There's your antichrist. He appears. Now, let's get back into this here. I want you to really concentrate on this here, because this is the nutshell of the whole video. Speak on how he won, that is Mamdani, and the obstacles he faced with Cuomo. Now, in relation to that, the first thing he talked about was the sun, right? Look at this. The sun may have set over our city this evening, but as Eugene Debs once said, I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity. That was 11/4/2025, New York City. That come out to 6/14. What is 6/14? Donald Trump's birthday. What are the odds? He talked about the sun. I got his whole speech. The sun, that's the first thing he said. The sun may have set over our city this evening. But as Eugene Debs once said, I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity. He said this last night in New York City. It come out to Donald Trump's birthday. Come on, man. Stop playing. Now look, here's Eugene Debs. He was a politician back in the day from Indiana. Look at his birthday, November 5th. Look at that. Eugene V. Debs. The sun set, yet it rose. So November 4th, Mamdani won as mayor. And on the 5th, it rose. And Mamdani quoted from this guy, a politician. Look, his birthday. But look at his death date, October 20th. What is October 20th? I know it's crazy. That's Kamala Harris' birthday, y'all. What are the odds? Now watch. The guy was from Indiana. V. Debs. He was from Indiana. Terre Haute, Indiana. Indiana became part of the United States on December 11th. Take 12/11/2024, from yesterday, 11/4/2025, the difference is 47 weeks. Who's the 47th president? Ain't that mind-blowing? He quoted from a guy who's from Indiana, and Indiana's birthday is 12/11/2024, their last birthday. Subtracted from yesterday when he won the mayor. The difference is Trump, the 47th president. Come on, man. Can you say scripted? Then look, Eugene V. Debs said, I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity. He said this on June 16th, 1918. June 16th, 2026 anniversary. Last night was 11/4/2025. The difference is 7/13. What happened on 7/13? Trump got popped. Come on, man. Look at this. What are the odds? What are the odds? He quoted from this dude. And I took the date of the quote and the anniversary date. Compared to last night when he quoted him, it come out the day that Trump got popped. Come on, man. Look, people. He's telling you what's going to happen to somebody. Come on, man. 6/16/1918, the day he made that quote about the sun, Eugene. Then today is 11/5. 106 years ago, 4/21. What happened on 4/21? On 4/21, where is it at? That's when the Pope died. What are the odds? What else I got for you guys? It's deep, baby. Then look, Zohran is the 111th mayor. Somebody called me last night while I was live, reminded me that. And I did a video about a month ago. I had mentioned that because I was comparing Zohran to the current mayor, Mr. Adams of New York. And yeah, I have it in that video. But Zohran is the 111th mayor. Why is 111 important? Because that's when the Pope died on the 111th day of the year, April 21st. You see it all comes together? Now look, this guy who he quoted from, remember I told you he died on October 20th. That's letting you know Kamala's in the mix as well. Kamala Harris. Why? Because that's her birthday. 10/20. 10/20. Can't beat that. 10/20. So 10/20/26, Kamala Harris' next birthday, and the death anniversary of the guy he quoted from about the sun, compared to yesterday's date, 11/4/2025, the difference is 11/22. What's 11/22? Bingo! They're telling you the future. What a decode, people. These people, I don't care what nobody say, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. You gotta listen to what they say and interpret it the right way. It's right in your face.
Of a better day for humanity. Not hands that have been allowed.
The sun, the sun, the sun.
Thank you, my friends. The sun may have set over our city this evening, but as Eugene Debs once said, I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity.
It's right there. The sun may have set over our city this evening, but as Eugene Debs once said, I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity. 11/4/2025, last night, New York City, come out to Trump's birthday. And Eugene Debs, his birthday is today, and his death date is what? Kamala Harris' birthday. I'm French Pearson.